Welcome to Tyrannosaurus Riffs. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to check out the Suhr SL67.
This amplifier features two EL34 power tubes and three 12AX7 preamp tubes. Going across the front of the amplifier, you've got your off, high, low switch. The high is going to be a normal operation, but the low is going to drop the voltage by about 25%, which changes the SL67's feel from tight and aggressive to spongy and saturated, while delivering incredible sustain. You've got your standby switch, your presence, bass, middle, treble, volume 1, volume 2, your 4 individual inputs, and on the back of the amplifier we've got your master volume, your speaker outputs, your 4, 8, or 16 ohm selection, and your power input. Now before we get into the playthrough, let's check this out in a quick mix.
What's going on, everyone? I hope you're doing well out there. Plexi. When I think of plexis, I think of old dudes. No offense to you old dudes out there. I think of classic rock. I think of 60s and 70s tones that these were created for. I've never even considered these in modern rock and metal. Now, with that being said, since I got this amplifier, I realized they're actually a lot more common than I thought. So I am the one that was in the dark. Now, I picked this up in a trade recently. I was really unsure what I was going to think of it, but upon plugging it in, this is a really cool amplifier. And like the spec said, the nuances in your hands, that's real on this amplifier. Every note rings true, but this video is going to be a little bit different. We're actually going to check out 4 of the Suhr sample settings that came in the manual that I downloaded and printed. So we'll go ahead and check out a clean tone, a crunch tone, a lead tone, and a bridged tone on this amplifier, and then we'll kind of do somewhat of a normal playthrough after that. Let's go. So this setting is called the punchy clean, and I honestly don't even care to try to dial something else because that is something that I would have been trying to get anyways, and I'm absolutely in love with that clean tone. Now we did use the neck pickup and the single coil mode on these Fishman Devin Townsend pickups. Now, if you are into the 60s and 70s style classic rock, this crunch setting may be for you. And if it sounded a little bit weird, it's because this guitar is tuned to drop C. Now, much like the clean setting, I'm not going to change anything on this lead tone because I think they nailed it on that. That's what I would be looking for. The only thing different from the clean on this is I used the neck pickup, but I still use the humbuckers for the lead.
Your channel 1 input on the top has a high sensitivity, which offers more gain and a brighter tonal response. Your channel 2 input on the top has a high sensitivity and offers a normal bassier tonal response. Channel 1 input on the bottom has low sensitivity and offers a slightly warmer tone, while channel 2 input on the bottom has low sensitivity and a normal bassier tonal response. Now, bridging or jumping the channels will unlock a palette of sounds and expand the SL67's possibilities.
Getting into this bridge territory is kind of more where I'm going to be happy with the solid rock and roll rhythm section, and that's really what I like. So I do prefer the bridge setup, and that's how we will go for the rest of this video. Let's get to a little bit of a playthrough on that end. Full-on punch in the face, rock sound, clarity's there. I love that. One thing we are going to do on this is actually check out an overdrive, which I generally don't do in my amplifier videos, but I really want to show you the Grim, so we'll get to that in a second. Now, like I was talking about a minute ago, I do want to pull out my boost. Been hiding right here behind this amplifier. Now, if you've never heard of this overdrive, this is the Grim from this Heavy Earth. These are my favorite settings on it with this amplifier. Let's check it out. To me, this just adds a little bit more aggression, a tiny bit more top end, while maintaining clarity with this amplifier. This amplifier spits out every little mistake your hands make. Now, like I said, I was really unsure if I wanted this amplifier. I really thought I'd kind of regret it. I didn't know a lot about plexis other than I just thought they were for dad rock. Although I think since I'm in my 30s, the 2000s is considered dad rock now. I don't know what this is called. Grandpa rock? Super grandpa rock? I don't know. I like it. It really is a cool amplifier. I do like this thing. I don't necessarily love the one channel thing. It's not something I would necessarily gravitate to, but having it here for the plethora of different tones is actually really nice because the sample settings are fantastic. The people over at Suhr did a great job making this amplifier. This is a hand-wired amplifier in California, and I think the work speaks to itself. It can do anything that you want it to do if you know how to dial it in. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you soon.